the intensity of duality, the intensity of this opportunity to be physical, all has actually served you. Now, for a very, very, very long time, you've resisted, let's say, argued with, fought with, been stubborn about the idea that you actually created all this. Even when you buy into the idea that you create your reality, you still argue with the fact that you would recreate the shit that you find yourself in. You argue with the idea that you actually created the things that you feel uncomfortable about. It's true. No matter how advanced you are, no matter how high vibrational you've been able to become, there are aspects of your life that you argue about creating. The stiffness that you feel in the mornings, the sleeplessness you feel at night, the way your partner reacts to a simple comment that you make, the idea that the gophers ate your garden. There's a little bit of that going on, right?
Yes. There is.
Yes, the gophers are alive and well in Sonoma, we've been told. Yes, yes, yes.
And hungry.
Oh yes, alive, well, hungry, and breeding.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So there are things in your life that you are currently arguing about whether or not they are being created by you. And you don't realize you're arguing about it. And we are going to keep talking to you about this until we sense a shift. Every single thing, you created it too. Every single anxiety, every single fear, every single incident, every single accident, every single breath, every single movement, you created it all. All of it. And more importantly even than that, more importantly, even than the fact that you created it now, your focus is you're also choosing your reaction to your creation. And that's really the most important thing that we have to talk to you about tonight, is you are choosing your reaction to your creation. You are choosing your reaction to your creation. And when you buy into the idea that every single thing in your life is your creation, then the idea that you are choosing your reaction to every single thing in your life starts to become your number one responsibility. And we've talked about no pointing fingers as a way to illuminate this in you in various other ways. What is true now? Where am I lying to myself? And all those nice tools are really, really helpful. But the rubber meets the road at the point that you are choosing the reaction you have to every single experience in your life. All of it. And that is where you have to really pull yourself up by the bootstraps, people. Because you're also enmeshed in your core shit right now. Everyone we're talking to, all the energy we're tapping into, everyone has come around on the peeling of the onion again. And here we are back at go, and it feels like you're starting over. And the reality is you're just getting another go round at the core shit. The stuff that you have re-queued, the stuff that you've skipped over, the stuff that you said, I can't handle it, time and time again. It's all piled up in your face right now, giving you the opportunity to compare you to you by saying, I am responsible for this creation, and more importantly, I am responsible for my reaction to my creation. I am 100% responsible for my reaction to my creation, regardless of how insignificant, small, minor it seems to be. Everything is here for me to learn from, and I am responsible for my reaction to it. Even if you can't buy into I create my reality, now most of you here are able to buy into that, but even if for some reason you don't want to buy into I create my reality, then buy into I choose my reactions to this experience I'm having. You can almost skip over I created my reality and just go straight to I'm responsible for my reactions if you want to. But it's not actually true, so we like to keep I create my reality in the picture. But the focus now, the focus is, and I am responsible for my reactions to my creation. I'm responsible for my reactions to my creations. That's one of the most conscious things you can say right now. And we'd recommend strongly that you write that down and stick it on your bathroom mirror. Because you are responsible for the reactions to your creations. So you were all having a little talk before the meeting started about money and finances and jobs and work and feeling stressed about it being whatever's going on, and the astrology's happening, and all these things are very nice creations. And you are responsible for your reactions to your creations. You're also responsible to set boundaries, state preferences, tell the truth about your creations, and to make sure that all that the creation does is elicit more of the authenticity of you to be shared. Your creation elicits more of the truth of you to be shared. Your creation elicits more of the truth of you to be shared. That's the gift of your creation. The gift of your creation allows you to then choose your reaction, which lets you share the truth of you. This is how you go about emanating the truth of you in the world, is by choosing reactions to your creations. Again, the way the truth of you is emanated in the world is through your choices about how you react to your creations. And if you can't take responsibility for your creations, at least take responsibility for how you react to the situations you experience in your life. We don't know how to say it more plainly, but you need to hear it again and again because it hasn't sunk in yet to take responsibility on that level. You haven't been taking responsibility on that level all the time. Sometimes, here and there, occasionally, maybe even consistently, but not constantly. Because what's happened is you have a conjunction between your core shit and a deeper sense of responsibility about your interaction with your life. There's a Mars, Venus, Pluto square trine thing for you. What do you think about that, Renee? Absolutely. Mars, Venus trine eclipse thing going on over here.
Absolutely.
We called you off the landing and invited you to walk up the next set of stairs by saying to you, you can't point fingers anymore. At the same time that everything was circling around that you were going through your core shit again. It's a good thing you're overachieving light workers, or you might just quit. So yes, whatever your core thing is, you know what it is. Whatever it is, it's up. And it can feel very, very much like I haven't made any progress. Here I am back in this same shit again, right? And the truth of the matter is, now is the time to compare you to you and recognize, yes, I'm in it again, but I'm not in it the same. And yes, I'm in it again, but I have the ability to make new choices about my reactions to it. And by choosing differently my reactions to it, I choose how I emanate in this world. That's how your emanation experiences. That's how you are putting yourself into this world, is by the choices you make in reaction to the experiences you find yourself in. And as you emanate the truth of you into this world, you're showing the world that there are options to habitual response. There are options to societally based reactions. There are options to survival instinct based reactions. You are offering the world that by making choices about your creations. And that's just the way it is, folks. That's where you are. That's what you're in. You want to know what August is? Welcome to it.